All right, guys, we are now in the Reddit segment of today's show. This story is titled The Milk Swap. Me and two other guys share an apartment together. We split all the bills. The only thing we don't split costs on is groceries. Everyone's in charge of buying their own food, and we don't touch whatever doesn't belong to us in the fridge. We put our names on everything so no one gets mixed up. This issue has been going on for almost a year, and I'm sick of it. One of my roommates, R, keeps stealing my food. I get home from work and the containers with my leftovers are sometimes missing. They have my name written on it. Or my stuff finishes too quick. My gallon of milk, for example. I buy almond milk because I like the taste, but it seems to finish after a week, even though I've only drank once or twice. I confronted R about this lots of times, and that's caused a lot of arguments. He outright denies it and tells me I'm crazy, even though it's so obvious. My other roommate and I carpool together because we both work around the same area, so I know it's not him. It's always after we get back from home and R is already left for work that I notice my food's gone. My roommates also had a similar problem, but not as often as I do. I'm guessing because R doesn't like what he buys. The funny thing is, R buys a lot of food for himself and is even more stingy about his food. He will literally point out what's his when he comes back from grocery shopping and tells us not to touch it. Last week, my milk was nearly empty again and I got fed up. I went to the liquor store and bought regular dairy milk. I drank what was left of my almond milk and refilled the gallon with the one I bought. This was to catch/prove R is the one stealing since he's lactose intolerant. The next day, Saturday, we got back from work and R is pissed. He yelled at me that he was stuck in the bathroom for 40 minutes with diarrhea because of my milk. He was using it to make a shake. I only responded with, "So then you're the one who's been stealing." He freaking exploded. Yeah, he admitted he was sometimes drinking my milk and eating my food, but he was more mad that I switched milks than the fact that he was caught. I told him I wouldn't have done it if he had just stopped taking my stuff from the fridge, or at least told the truth instead of trying to make it seem like I was making it up. My roommate backed me up and thought it was kind of funny he got payback for stealing from us. It's a little tense right now, and my roommate told me R is trying to convince him to agree to kick me out. Little does he know we're both looking to move somewhere else together because we are sick of his mess. I told some buddies what happened, and a few think I was an a-hole for that. I feel like I'm not in the wrong here. He was taking my food and not even owning up to it, and I wanted to prove it. Does that make me the a-hole? Child, no. Absolutely not. That is such weird behavior. That is really strange behavior. Using, drinking, doing anything. That's just really weird behavior. I don't really have much to say about it. Why are you eating other people's food? At the sight of them trying to touch yours, you're upset, you're territorial the same way that they are, but it's only okay when you do it. Like, what is wrong with people? My brother-in-law used to have a roommate back in the day that used to eat his food. Such a weirdo. He would eat his and his roommate's food. This is literally like the exact same scenario. And I was always like, Ayo, what is this? Say something about it. He's like, oh, well. And my brother's a really nice guy. And yes, certain times he would get more upset than not. But it's just like, after the first time, we discuss it. When it happens the second time, that's when it stopped. That's when. I don't care if I have to find a container that I specifically put my food in, then put it in the refrigerator, and then lock that said container while it's encased still in the fridge. And when I need it, I go, enter the key, then pull out my milk, pull out my dairy products, use them because I bought them, and then put them back in said container, lock it down, and put it back in the fridge. Same thing within the cabinet, dry goods. I'm not going to come home and wonder if I have food when I have food. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And if I can't break my lease, if I can't leave and stuff like that, that's what I would do. I'm not doing it. I'd also put cameras up. But yeah, it's just not gonna go that way. People that steal other people's food in the lunchroom at work and just eat people's stuff and take people's Gatorades and take people's water. You're strange. You're a strange person. And I stand on that. I really do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you feel like he was too harsh for putting another milk in the milk bottle that he bought? Like, I don't get it. I don't get in what way he's the villain for tampering with his own food. Like, I saw this other Reddit story where they put, I think, like some type of spicy pepper or something like that in their food because their food was constantly being stolen at work in the fridge. And they were like, who did it? Like, what is it? Was it laxatives or spicy peppers? I think it was laxatives. And the person like almost lost their life fighting for their life. And then they pointed out, they told on themselves and were like, oh yeah, it's such and such's food. And then the freaking boss, I forget if they were fired or not, but the boss was mad at them. Like, and now an investigation opened up on the person. Like, well, why did you decide to put that in your food? You don't know if I need help going to the restroom and I put all those in my food because it helps me. I didn't know someone else without the same needs and issues would eat my food. I did that for me. If I stick a knife in my cake, if I want to put shards of glass in my food, I don't owe anybody an explanation because it's my food. If I want to pour bleach in my orange juice bottle, that's my prerogative. I wanted to put bleach in it. Ma'am, why did you do such and such drank it? Let's focus less on what I was doing with what I bought and my own belongings and my personal items. Let's focus more on who stole from me. Like, that's really messed up. And because of that, now you have glass in your mouth. But why'd you eat my cake? Because that was just me having fun and having an experiment. I didn't know someone was going to rob me. I can booby trap my food if I want to because I know not to fall into the trap. I don't think there's any way that you are wrong for doing that. I think people that support thieves and people that are too dusty and immature and broke to go get their own, if you need help, bring together a town hall meeting, sit in the living room with your roommates and say, guys, I'm struggling. I do this because of this. I steal because of this. Like, have a come to Jesus moment. Let them see you as a person, not just as the common thief that they live with. Like, pull it together. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.